At what point can I quit my job and just do my business full time? Is there a magic number or dollar figure? I see that's an American question. What I would say is this: that when I start a business, I have a goal of how much money I want to generate and how much money I want the business to generate, and then how much money I have to spend. So it's kind of a cash flow, and I have different people on who are playing different roles. I have to figure out what they need for money and then what I need for money. So what I would do is set your own personal goal of it's not so much a number, the totality of the business. It's like, are you being taken care of enough? Are you making enough money so that you can live and take care of your needs and focus on the business? That's what, and then you see that there's potential to grow. And so the revenue continually is growing, and you have enough revenue to pay other people to do the work as well. When you find that you're getting enough traction and you can pay yourself enough money to not have to worry about whether you eat or you have money to go to travel or to a meeting or pay for subscriptions for technology that are necessary to be able to broadcast or do whatever you need to do, then you have some sense that that's a good time to consider quitting your job. Your job, remember, is money. So that's funding. That's helping fund your business, and that's revenue to your business because you're putting some of that revenue, some of the money you make from your job into your business. At some point when the business doesn't require that money from your job and you're making enough money where it's close, at least something near what you were making with your job, and you're able to pay some other people to work on your business to help you grow your business, that's your clue that, okay, we're getting more demand, business is starting to grow, and I'm starting to make more money, I'm paying more people. That's the time I'd start considering quitting your job. If you're married, if you have a partner, you want to make sure your partner is completely aligned with your strategy from the beginning. So don't wait until you're along this process and you're like, I'm thinking of quitting my job now. Could cause some real deep tension and stress. You've got to get your significant other, your partner, aligned with what you're doing and where you're going so that they're supportive, because there's nothing worse than having someone behind your back or someone at your home where you're at complaining constantly or talking to you in negative ways that are not productive. And I've rarely seen any business builder or entrepreneur successful at managing a negative home environment because the people at home are against them doing what they're doing. It either leads to separation, divorce, or a complete complacency where the person folds and follows what's going on at home. In that case, you can all imagine it's a fairly miserable situation. So it's two parts, right? Make sure your significant other, your partner, is aligned with what you are doing, so they're there from the beginning, and then be setting milestones. I like to set monthly, and then again 1 week, 1 month, 6 month time frames. In those are milestones. I've went over the action plan before. I don't remember what episode, but you want to be working in 1 week, 1 month, 6 month time frames, and then having clear milestones that you're setting. And if you're not meeting those milestones, you have to look at different ways that you're not hitting those milestones. And then if you can't overcome hitting those milestones, particularly 5 years, you're going to be able to make some pretty good projections now because you've got history as you go forward. I see a question here that's come through the stream. I thought I saw one, Amy, which was putting an idea on the thought. Okay, so I got a question from Kumar Juharmalani. Going out and dreaming, I've been doing that, but putting down the idea is the tough part. Okay, Kumar. A lot of people get stuck in dreaming. This is a reality, and I know a lot of people, they're dreamers, right? Dreamers and spinners, I call them. And these are people who just spin in one spot, that dream, and they're really good at dreaming. They're very comfortable dreaming, but taking that dream and turning it into reality, that's the trick, right? So a lot of people have strengths, different strengths. Strengths of dreaming is a really powerful strength, and it can be a superpower because some people can dream some really good stuff. Think about Leonardo da Vinci dreaming up helicopters 500 years ago, right? 600 years ago. We need more Leonardo da Vinci's today, by the way. And so what I would recommend, I'm going to go over to my vision board for this, Kamar. Well, here's what I would do. Let's do this. Here's my dream. Mind map it, please. Here's my dream. Write down your dream. And then what I do is I articulate it. So the dream I have is impacting 1 billion people. This is my dream. Impacting 1 billion people. Going remote. So I don't travel anymore, Kamar. No more travel. Unless I want to visit you maybe. Going remote, productization. I'm going to productize things that I've had before in the physical world. I'm now going to turn them into a remote virtual world. And I'm going to build my team. I got to build a team. This is my dream. The dream is impacting 1 billion people. I'm going to do it all remote. I'm going to productize. I got to build a team. This is my dream. But the dream is really impacting 1 billion people. That's the key right there. Okay, that's a big dream. How the heck am I going to do that? I got to take action. I like working in 1 week, 1 month, 6 month time frames. So 1 week, 1 month, 6 months. And what I would do is start understanding, what do I need to do? I need to, within a week, prep for a show. I got to start productizing. I got to identify team members. Who's on my team? Amy, Dahlia, Hoy. I got a team. Great. Now I got to start taking action here. I got to start promoting. I got to start. I got to productize. You get the idea. Lots to do here. See that? That's what you do. You dream it. Write down your dream. There it is. I do it in a mind map. Works with brain's natural ability to process information. Also works with your brain's natural ability to dream and imagine and come up with new ideas. I do it large scale. I do it small scale. Then I got to take that dream and I got to imagine and take that dream and say, okay, how do I make it real? That's the difference. Action. And so coming up with some kind of action plan around it. Now, that's step 2. And those are hard steps. The first step's easy. It's my dream. Maybe it's uncomfortable because my dream is so big for some people. That's okay. And then the action plan. But the thing here is, you could drop all that and then still not do anything. And I've seen that so many times. And so what I would do to make sure that I'm capable of moving this forward is I would start developing affirmations. Affirmations, like my mother was talking about last Sunday. She'll be back on this coming Sunday, Insights with Noreen's mom. I'm Sean's mom. Noreen's her name. She has great techniques for doing this. So I'm going to recommend Sunday. You want to tune in for her because we're going to be talking about money affirmations, money making, and sales and development. She's very good at this, and it's all action oriented. So affirmations that reinforce I can and will take my dream and manifest it. Manifest this dream, and even better than I imagined. Okay, there you go. There's an affirmation. I can and will take my dream and manifest this dream, and even better than I imagined. Oh, we need an E there. Than I imagined. Your writing does not have to be perfect. Clearly, you can see from mine, it's not. But paper is easier for me to write on than a digital screen, I've learned. But I'm still doing it. I'm stretching myself, and I think everybody needs to be stretching themselves like this. But that affirmation helps you move it forward. You can't ignore it. Post it in different locations. So again, when you're dreaming up things, dream it, write it down, visualize it, mind map it. I recommend. Second step, Come up with an action plan that helps take that dream, the steps you need to take to move that dreams forward. Again, use your dreaming state. What action steps do I need to take? Don't judge it. The key here is to suspend judgment. This is hard. We are all very prone, myself included, to judging rapidly. We judge whatever it is that comes at us. In a state of suspended judgment, we let things flow into us and through us, and then that allows us to better understand and come up with ideas and connect dots and be more innovative. So suspending judgment is a practice I would recommend. It helps you put together your action plan here too. And remember, the next step in the process to really move it forward, because again, it could just sit there collecting dust on a shelf or it's collecting dust on a wall. You want to have an affirmation. You want to have something that's driving you to move forward and keep going. These are incredibly important pieces. I appreciate that question, Kumar.